What's up, guys? So this right here, this 36-inch box jump, I knew 44 was happening today. If you go back and replay and pause that and watch it over, like I almost fell because my rebound jump was way higher than I expected, and I almost botched the landing. I knee dropped 42 a couple times, and that can be disheartening. But I knew 44 was there. I just had to get the coordination. You can see I had, a little bit of room to spare. It was just a matter of getting my feet up and over. But I was feeling extremely explosive on this day. I went to deficit deadlifts and it carried right over. 545 is my old PR in deficits. It's not an impressive lift. I was always too fat to get down on the bar, so I never really did them. So I ended up going 565 for my top single, 20-pound all-time PR. As I'm smaller now, not nearly as absolutely strong, I got to find these little technical PRs to keep my mind right. So that was one. That's by all rights, I have never pulled that much from a deficit in my life. So there's something new. Stiff leg deadlifts, I did 365 for 3 sets of 5. Just going to show y'all one set here. There's no need to watch the redundancy. I put that last one down slow like I typically do. With pull-ups, I did a cluster. I did 10 by 3 with 30 seconds rest. This is the last set. And again, on my last rep there, doing the very slow descent. Trying to milk out all those little gains that I can possibly milk out. And then we went on to reverse sled pulls, and then sprints coming back the other way. Only used 2 plates today. I did 4 sets. I meant to do 5. I lost count because I was getting very fatigued. I was only giving myself 60 seconds rest in between. And I know 60 seconds sounds like plenty of time, depending upon who you are. If you're a CrossFitter, I guess it's plenty of time. If you're a powerlifter, it's not really. It's like 1/10 of your typical resting session between sets. But the focus was on, sprinting and being fast, and not necessarily on heavy weight on this day. My heavy stuff was the deadlifts. I did the explosive stuff at the beginning with the box jumps. And again, I was super happy with the box jumps. I promise you, if you go back and watch that initial 36-inch one, the first one, I almost botched that landing. You could kind of see the fear in my face when I looked down and land. Again, I've never rebounded that high off a jump, even with lower boxes. And it's kind of that's just how I've trained myself to land on these box jumps. I guess I like to jump at the top on the rebound, and I was not expecting to bounce that high on any of them, much less a 36. A 36, it's still a challenging jump for me, even with a run up. It's one I don't fear missing, like when it gets a little bit taller, but it's not something I can half-ass either. And to get that rebound jump that high, I knew I was feeling springy on the day, and I knew at that point that 44 was there. Like I said, I knee dropped 42 twice with my left, which always happens. I don't know. I'm not as mobile in my left leg. That's my bad knee, and sometimes it gets in my head too. But I knew it was there, goddammit, and I wasn't going to waste more time on nailing a 42 before I went to 44. And I went to 44, and, I fucking nailed it my first try with room to spare. So, fun day. Peace!